when the people who promised the world finally ran out of excuses. The day the accident took my brother's ability to walk, my parents made a vow. I was 18, and Toby was only 10. They stood in that sterile hospital room, clutching his small hands, and promised they would be his forever floor. They said we'd be a team, that no one would carry the weight alone. But words are cheap, and caregiving is expensive. For the first month, they were there. But then, the trauma became too much for them to look at. It started with my dad staying late at the office, claiming we needed the extra cash, even though the insurance was solid. Then Mom started taking mental health weekends because she just couldn't bear to see Toby in a wheelchair. By the time Toby came home, I was the one who had spent my entire summer learning how to navigate insurance claims, physical therapy schedules, and how to lift a 60-pound boy without blowing out my back. I remember one night, Toby's fever spiked to 103. I called them both, over and over. Nothing. I ended up calling an Uber XL just so I could fit his chair and get him to the ER. When they finally rolled in the next morning, smelling like expensive coffee and self-care, my dad had the nerve to ask why I didn't just relax and wait for them to wake up. I didn't go to college. I couldn't. I stayed in our hometown, working 2 jobs while my parents posted photos of their healing journey at brunch. To the world, they were the brave parents of a warrior. To Toby, they were just ghosts who lived in the master bedroom. On Toby's 18th birthday, I handed him the keys to a modified van I'd saved 5 years to buy. We moved out that night. My parents were shocked. They actually asked, "How could you abandon us after everything we've been through?" The irony came 3 years later. Dad's heart finally gave out, and Mom called me, sobbing. She said she couldn't handle the meds, the appointments, the reality of it. She said, "We're family, Leo. We need you to come home and help." I looked at Toby, who was currently getting ready for his first day of law school, and I felt a cold, sharp clarity. I told her, "I hope the memories of those mental health weekends keep you company, Mom, because Toby and I were finally busy living the life you were too tired to help us build." And then I hung up.